Good morning. Hey, y'all. Good morning. Thank you guys for waiting for me. I had a very important work phone call this morning that I had to take care of. So, yeah, that's why this show is pushed back just a little bit. But we're here. We're here. And then I got to get my ass out of here so I can go in the office. So, let's get into the show, though, okay? Let's get into the show. Thank y'all for being here. Happy Tuesday to everyone. Fix my necklace, child, so I don't lose it. There we go. All right. So, yes, good morning to everyone. Thank you guys for all being here. Happy Tuesday to everybody. D Nice, I see you here, Miss Truth. My top flight is in the building. Good morning. Good morning. My other top flight Rose is here. Good morning. Miss Bernadette Clemens is in the house. Good morning. Good morning, Kim Naughton. Good morning, Mary's favorites. Miss Deborah Johnson is here. Miss Cheryl Williams is here. Ooh, getting ahead of myself. Good morning, Shirley Terry. Deborah Banks is here. Miss Yvette McCovery. Good morning. Nikki P is here. Big Steak is in the building. Faith Williams is here. Miss Easter Washington. Good morning. DC Girl is in the house. Good morning. Shawnee's Darden is in the building. Good morning. Good morning. Let's get it. So like I'm looking cute. Y'all see me? I got on my jean jacket and my little cute little shirt, child, showing a little cleavage, little Cleveland this morning. I got on my little cute little, and then I got on some red pants today. I can't stand out of the way, y'all. But yeah, I got on some red pants because I got a little red, so I wanted to accent my red, and I got my red, Richard Mille on today. We just doing a little bit, just a little bit. I can't give it all to him, but yeah, y'all know I like to be cute. So let's get into the show though, okay? And then my shoes are gonna be kind of like almost. I got some shoes. I got almost these colors right here in it. So I like color coordination. Y'all know it's spring, so I'm pulling out colors. Yeah, I love it, child. I love it. But good morning. Thank you guys. Miss Alice, thanks for being here, Miss Alice Smith. Michelle, Jay is in the building. Good morning. Good morning. What up, Tef? Good morning. Sound cute? I'm trying, child. I'll be trying to keep it together. I throw a little something together. You said you love the look. Thank you. Yes, I love a jean jacket, honey. I got them in different colors. But yeah, because it'd be cold in the office, so I just, take my jacket with me. And I have a blanket at work too. So I can throw on my legs, child, and they be having an air crunk. But good morning. All right, let's get into it. What up, April? April RN. Y'all, that's our RN for our channel. If y'all get to laughing too hard and snotting and carrying on, you run out of breath, honey, call April, and she'll come step on your chest and give you about 3 compressions, and you'll come on back. All right, Miss Brenda Hunt, thank you for being here. All right, good morning. Did we get everybody? All right, of course, everything said in the video is alleged in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. Let's get into the show. We got some great topics. If I speak a little fast this morning, it's because I'm trying to get through my show. All right, because I'm going into work after I get off live. I'll be trying to get my lives in here because I'm trying to not be doing lives in the car because it's not safe, y'all. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I've been trying to pull back from doing that because it's not safe. Ever since I saw the video of the content creator that ran over that man, that shit kind of scared me a little bit. I was like, okay, I have to be focused on the road. Like that shit was cute back then, but I'm like, this lady is spending like years in prison for manslaughter because she was on live and distracted and she ran over somebody. Y'all remember that? I was just like, oh my God, I got to back up from that. Okay. I got to back up from that. Even though I have my phone mounted and all of that, like, baby, listen, I don't got time, honey. I'm too cute to be locked up. Ain't got time for that shit. But yeah, it was a content creator, you guys. I think she was like was she on like Twitter or TikTok or something? I think she was TikTok. But she was on live and she was distracted. And while she was live, you heard like this loud thud in the background. And she hit this man that was crossing the street and she didn't see him. Long story short, they had to take the man to the hospital. He wound up dying. Y'all remember that? The man wound up dying, but she wound up getting charged because, of course, they pulled the video and they heard when she actually hit this man and she was charged with manslaughter. So I was just like, bitch, I might even do my shows like before I leave so I can like be focused because it don't take but a second for something to jump out on your ass and you hit somebody or you kill somebody out of your girl, baby. No. So yeah, that's why I be trying to like squeeze my live in. I'll get up and just go ahead and do my live and then just go into the office afterwards. So safety first, right? Safety first. So that's how much I love y'all, right? I get up just a little bit earlier in the morning so I can go ahead and get you guys in and then go handle my business and do what I got to do. So safety first, honey. It's really not safe anyway to be live while you're driving. So nothing to get somebody else to do it, but that's just my thing. I'm not trying to wreck my car either. I got a new car. I'm not trying to wreck my fucking car. I'm trying to do no live either. So Hallelujah. All right, but let's get into the show, baby. It's safety first, safety first. So if y'all are wondering, that's why I prefer to do it this way. I hope you guys enjoy it. Now, occasionally, and most of the time, you guys have seen me when I was in the car most recently, like I pull over like at work or do it in the parking lot. I'll get there early so I can just go live in the park. I just can't. And that shit kind of shook me a little bit. I was like, oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Okay. And she was devastated. She was like, oh my God, I can't believe this. Oh my God. Like she was freaking out. I was like, girl. All right, so shout out to the neighborhood talk, honey. Let me wet my whistle. Okay. All right. So according to the neighborhood talk, a Florida judge is under fire for telling a black defendant, have you ever chopped cotton? Now that's some racist shit, right? Says that that'll straighten you up. The commissioner that investigated his conduct says that it has no evidence that race influenced his judicial decision. Really? Anybody else pick cotton? Was white people picking cotton? I think not. It was definitely racial influenced, I feel.
Judge John Jordan III serves the Ninth Circuit, which is Orange and Osceola counties. Court records show he was investigated for a couple of inappropriate comments he made. The first, last April, when he, according to court audio, yelled at a couple of public defenders, telling them to shut up, when they told Jordan they felt unfairly treated and rushed. After the exchange, he abruptly ended the proceeding and declared a mistrial in the case. The second incident in July at a plea hearing involving a black defendant. When discussing how she'd serve her 30 hours of community service, the document says Judge Jordan asked the woman if she'd ever chopped cotton, saying that would, quote, straighten you up real quick. The Florida Judicial Qualifications Commission found that comment unprofessional and inappropriate. Jordan later acknowledged the obvious negative racial undertones and insisted he's not racist. The commission says they don't have any evidence to prove race played a role in any of the judgments on his record. Judge John Jordan.
So this is a judge. I was very much so out of line. I'm glad that something's being done about it, but it's saying in July 2025, a circuit court judge, John F. Jordan III, who presides in the Ninth Judicial Circuit covering Orange and Cele, what is that? Cele, I don't know shit. Counties was hearing a plea for a felony battery case. Okay. While discussing the defendant's 30-hour community service requirements, he reportedly asked, you ever chopped cotton before? Why would that be a question though? That's my thing. Why would have you ever chopped cotton before? Right? Said that you know what it is. Said that you take a hoe and you knock out the weeds. Said that'll straighten you up real quick doing that. So it sounds like you're trying to speak some slave talk in the courtroom, right? Were you trying to sentence this person to be a slave? Is that what is given? So the document showed that Jordan later admitted his comments were ill-considered and acknowledged that he failed to recognize how referencing chopping cotton to a black defendant could be interpreted as inappropriate. Really? Now, in a separate incident, said that Jordan reportedly scolded two public defenders in a manner described as not patient, dignified, or courteous, telling them to shut up multiple times. He needs to be taken down from the chair. Let me say it that way, because I don't know nobody saying, yeah, he needs to be disbarred, take his ass out of the robe and go find another job, because that's too much. Okay, you sound like you got a little racism in your blood over there. Now, the Florida Judicial Qualifications Committee concluded its investigation into Jordan's conduct. While they found no evidence that race influenced his judicial decisions, the committee recommended a public reprimand. Well, some people get away with things. Unfortunately, it will happen again when consequences are not given to people like this who feel like they are in a certain level of power. Let's say it that way. They'll do it again, okay? Because the slap on the hand was not hard enough. It didn't sting hard enough. A public reprimand, that ain't shit. But he'll do it again, and unfortunately, or fortunately for him, that will be the one thing that, like they say, the straw that breaks the camel back to get his ass up out of that chair. And where he will not be able to see any more cases or be over or preside over any more cases, because that's just not cool. You cannot, first of all, be telling people to shut up. That's a professional setting. And I get it that you're a judge, but you're speaking to adults when they come into your courtroom. If you want them to respect you as the judge, they are also a person as well. Just because you went to school all these years, okay? I don't know why people feel like because you have all of these MDs and all that behind your name, that does not reduce me to being a nothing ass person or even a child. You speak to me with respect if you want it as well. Okay. And yes, you do have the power to give me 30 days in jail and all of that if I up and read your ass down, but you still gonna be read down. Right? While I'm sitting in there for 30 days, you still gonna be in your feelings for getting read the fuck down. That's how I see it. But moving right along, okay. It ain't going 30 days in jail ain't gonna stop them feelings from being hurt. That's what they want. Moving on, child. Let's get into this next topic. We've been talking about TSA. Sometimes you gotta read a bitch down. It's just, I don't care what your title is. You're gonna respect me if you want me to respect you. If you want me to talk to you with respect and not, be talking to you all up out of your name, then the same applies. I give you what you give me. All right. It's a mirror thing. Whatever you see, that's what your ass get back. So TSA officers received their first paychecks in over a month, but many say it's not enough. Now, I saw this on another post as well, and I was looking at some comments, and a couple people I saw in the comments appeared to be TSA workers somewhere, and they were saying that they taxed the hell out of their money. Like, what the y'all haven't paid these people since February the 14th. Like, that's bad too. Like, people trying to go out on Valentine's Day and all that. They don't probably make plans like, bitch, we about to go eat good. And they're looking like, oh, no check. Like, what is this? Right? Valentine's Day, y'all just fucked it up for them. So now they're getting their checks, and these people are saying their money is not enough. It should have been a lump sum. It should have been a lump sum of the back pay. Like, don't be up and paying me. You ain't paid me since February, and you want to give me a funky ass check for $250. Like, that's violence in the workplace for somebody. Okay. Like, you just swinging on random people at work. Because, bitch, what? And then you telling Tyler Perry, who was trying to do a good deed and give people $1,000 gift cards to kind of help them along with their finances. Y'all are saying they got to give them back. Gift cards can't really be traced like that. I mean, they can, but they cannot. So how the fuck you know they're getting it back? I wouldn't give them shit. You ain't giving me my money since February the 14th, bitch. I'm not giving back no gift card. All right. No, I'm gonna spend everything on there, and you can have it back, and you can stick it up your ass. That's something you can do. But let's get into it. So after weeks of working without pay during a prolonged government shutdown, Transportation Security Administration officers are finally seeing money hit their accounts. I hear it ain't a lot, but let's continue. TSA employees received their first paychecks in more than a month on Monday, which was yesterday, according to workers who spoke with ABC News. The Department of Homeland Security said that most employees will receive at least 2 full paychecks covering prior periods. Should have been all of them. Though some delays may occur due to financial institutions, processing times, or issues with their direct deposit. The payments follow Trump's signing of the memorandum directing DHS Secretary Mr. Mullen to use available funds tied to TSA operations. Now, these funds were there when the government shutdown was in place. I'm not sure why you guys did not continue to dip into those funds to make sure these people were able to pay their bills and survive. You cannot expect people to come to work and work at their fullest capacity and be happy with a smile on their faces when they don't know how they're going to pay their bills and how they're going to survive and how they're going to handle their business. Like, hell no. And then when help does arrive and a nice person who is a billionaire, shout out again to Tyler Perry, I'm going to keep giving him his flowers. You try to stand in the way of that and come up with rules and regulations as to say why. And I get it. Every job has a code of conduct and things that you have to follow, different protocols. But in this situation, this is a dire need. This person is coming out of their pocket. This man did not have to come out of his pocket for thousands of dollars to pay just random people who he don't know, so that they can make sure that they're handling their business financially, right? So it says that still many workers say that the relief is incomplete. It was a partial pay with ample deductions taken out along with taxes. Now, Yolanda Keaton says, we did not receive all of our back pay. A lot of officers' paychecks are very, very short, and not everyone was received their pay today. See? You still half-assing it. I would still be mad. Now, others describe extreme hardship, says that I feel like they're playing with our lives. Another person added, they said that this is probably the hardest thing I have to do. A lot of people were saying, and I saw some in the comments, that they would get their paychecks after they got their full pay, they would quit and find other jobs. Like, that's fucked up. Unfortunately for them, that happened, and I'm happy that they're starting to receive their money. But think about the amount of bills that you have to catch up. Say you got a check for $500. That's not going to cover back bills that are backed up. That's months and months behind, right? We are now getting ready to be in April. They haven't received money since February, and I don't know how they get paid, if it's monthly, bi-weekly, weekly. I'm not sure, but that's that's a lot of paychecks that they're owed. I'm just saying, like, damn. So unfortunate. Prayers up for those people. My God, I just can't imagine. That's why you gotta have side hustles. I have to tell y'all, you ain't about to fuck up my money. Side hustle, but I keep a side hustle, a good side hustle, a legit side hustle. Because, bitch, if this shit over here collapse, we're going to reach over here until this shit over here get fixed. And then we're going to keep it moving. I'm not about to let nobody play with me like that because I have shit going on. And yeah, but let's continue. ATM News, shout out to you. Now, a woman seen living in a Los Angeles storm drain is identified by her family as a 43-year-old mother of 3. This is a sad situation. Let's go ahead and get into that. As homelessness seems to grow all over our country, in the USA, honey, which they say is one of the richest countries, I can't tell. Now, Trump and his constituents, listen to me, constituents, went out here and shut down and took up a lot of the homeless camps. You guys remember when all that was going on late last year? I want to say around October-ish, November-ish. They were taking down a lot of the homeless camps where homeless people were residing, staying, whatever the case may be, because they thought that it was an eyesore for the city. They didn't want people to see people just sleeping outside. Where if they have no place to go, where the fuck you want them to go? Camp out in the woods for bears and mosquitoes and coyotes and other motherfucking animals to bite their asses up while they're trying to sleep. Like, hello, if you're going to take down one situation, their means of survival, you have to fix to where they have a place to go. Yes, there are homeless shelters. A lot of times these shelters can be full and there's no place to go. We're living in a country where so much money gets wasted on just stupid shit that we don't need. Like the money that Trump spent to go golfing, that can be used to build maybe homeless huts for people that are unfortunate and put them on some type of program, get them rehabilitated to where they can get back on their feet, to get jobs and other means in order to make it to move to the next phase, which means to be independently living on your own, correct? If I had the money to do, if I was a millionaire, that would be my thing. I would get these homeless, like these little hut things that would have like a bed, like a little, makeshift kitchen, like just something for like a person. If they have kids, it would be enough space, and it would be different huts with different sizes. But bottom line is, it would be built around a program to teach them how to rebuild their life, to teach them how to get back into the workforce. There would be, I would definitely reach out to different barbershops and hair salons to say, hey, we have a budget to where these people are trying to get back on their feet, give them a haircut, trim them up good, go in there, get their hair done, make them look presentable. We'll reach out to different places like the Goodwill where they can donate clothes so that they can put clothes on to go to job interviews, to get back on their feet, to do what they need to do. That's all they need. Sometimes people, all they need is a push. But when you take away their living, and the only thing that they know, the only place that they can go, I don't even know why I'm going there with this morning. That's kind of, anytime I drive downtown Atlanta and I just see people in tents just camped out, I say, there's got to be a better way. I really hope that someday God just really bless me with like so much money, because I'm a giver. I am a giver by nature. I'm always giving. Okay, whether it's my money, my time, I don't care. Money is just money. You can remake money. I don't care about that. Y'all know that about me. I gave a lot of money for when the government shut down for around Thanksgiving. And not that I'm bragging about it. I love to give. When I see a person, I've been in a grocery store where a person in front of me didn't have enough money to pay for their shit, and I whip out my card. I don't know this person. They don't got to pay me back. It's just my giving nature. That's just how God blessed me to be. But in this situation, I would love to see our country, who wastes millions for our president, well, y'all president, to go golfing, which is not a necessity. Okay, because what the fuck you stressed out about? You need to be worried about the Epstein files where your ass is mentioned 38,000 motherfucking times. Now I'm getting irritated, right? That's where you need to be focused. But your ass is on the golf course, but you sending our children over to fight for a fucking war that we didn't even ask for, that you got us in so that we could not think about the Epstein file. We're going to get into this topic here, but I really think that there's more that can be done. Who the fuck should be living in a storm drain in the USA? Why do we have people living in storm drains with children? I can't. Let's get into this, though. Shout out to ATM News.
The woman we first showed you living inside a storm drain has now been identified by her family. Fox 11's Matthew Seedorf joining us now after speaking with her loved ones.
Yeah, Susan, this really is heartbreaking. They're sharing pictures and videos from better times, revealing the person behind the headlines they're trying to get back.
If I could take back the past.
A voice once full of life, now hard to understand.
How
did she get in the situation that she's in?
Drugs.
Loved ones say this woman is 43-year-old Jamila Robinson, a mother of 3.
She's a wonderful person, a loving person.
We first found her last week in South LA, living in a storm drain.
When I viewed it, it just so happened to be my sister, and that's how I found out about her living situation.
You know what's in storm drain? Rats and all types of shit. So imagine having to climb down there, especially at night. I would be so fucking scared.
Sister Camila hadn't seen her in years. Were you surprised when you saw
The woman we first showed you living in
what she was living in?
No.
Well, their mother, Linda, says she speaks with Jamila almost every day.
It's the second time she's been in the sewer. The one up on Winters was like 20 of them over there.
20 in one sewer.
In one sewer. They had to cover it up.
Last week, Fox 11 first exposed the underground encampment where Jamila climbed in and out, not willing to say much on camera. Below ground, human waste, trash, and an overpowering stench. I gotta get back. As a mom,
Y'all see that? The smell was so bad they could barely even stand it. I guess at some point in time you get immune to it where you don't even smell it no more. If she's living down there, imagine living, sleeping, everything, breathing all those toxins and everything in down there. They couldn't even stand to be there just for a few minutes.
I'm dying. I'm dead. I tried, Matthew. I've done everything I was told. As long as she could tell me no, or tell the courts no, that she didn't want the help, they couldn't help her.
Within 24 hours of our exclusive report, the city moved in. Hazmat crews declaring it a hot zone. The next day, sealing the drain shut with asphalt. What she was living in?
No.
Well, their mother, Linda, says she speaks with Jamila, outreach teams offering help as she walks away.
I'm saddened to see that she just walks away like that. Would love to see them be more forceful in helping her.
Just take her, because she's not mentally able to think straight for herself.
If it was a daughter or sister or mother of the mayor's, where is such a place that she would take them? Right. Instead of just allowing them to walk away, forcefully come to them.
She's just gonna find another damn storm drain to go down. You close that one, Kim. You gonna close all of them in the city? I mean,
say, hey, I'm here to help you.
The woman once known for singing, now still out there.
I know it's hard.
And that I want to fight for them, for the city, for the mayor to not just give up on you, but to actually pour into you where you are unable to pour into yourself.
Jamila hasn't been seen or heard from since Wednesday. Her family says they're going to keep pushing for her health and more aggressive intervention.
So they kept saying if this was the mayor's sister, the mayor would force her, Jamila, to get some help. But that's actually...
I wonder, can they like 5150 her, especially if she has children? I'm pretty sure, I hope CPS or the state stepped in to at least get the children out of that situation and then work on trying to get her to a facility or somewhere where she can start getting help, where she doesn't have to be on the streets like that. Did y'all see the picture where she was singing? It looked like a completely different person, right? She don't even look like the same person from the video where they were showing her singing. I'm just like, wow, it's amazing how a person can go from this to this. That's amazing.
Actually against the law.
Yeah, I mean, this is a much broader issue than just what she's experiencing. There's thousands of people across LA living on the streets that just won't accept treatment. So the question is, what do you do with those people? How do you get them the help that they clearly need?
And that's why there are people talking about changing the laws and changing city ordinances as well. All right.
And that...
Yeah, what do y'all think? And this is where she's going. Y'all see this? There's a whole damn doghouse right there. That's so sad. Oh my God. So then she's climbing underneath, and that's what she's living under here. I really hope they give her the help she needs, because that is sad. OMG. Let's get into some congratulatory stuff. Let's get up out of that piece of information and into something very congratulatory. You guys may have seen it if you follow me on my YouTube channel. I've shared it on many of my platforms. Congratulations to Brandy. This is very much so needed, well deserved. Okay, I'm surprised she didn't have a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame already. But shout out to Miss Brandy Norwood, honey, for getting her star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. All right. Brandy delivers a powerful speech after her Hollywood Walk of Fame ceremony, reflecting on her roots and the surreal moment of seeing her name amongst the stars. It says, if the little girl from Mississippi could come to Hollywood, look down those stars and dare to believe that one day her name would be among them, then anything is possible. Come on, girl. All right, let's get into
Seeing the stars on the Walk of Fame lit something in me. It made me believe. It made me affirm over my own life. I'm going to sing my way onto one of these stars. And I did. That is what makes this moment so profound for me, so full circle, so sacred. I am beyond grateful. This moment brings so much meaning back to my life. It reminds me that dreams are still holy, that hard work still matters, and that what God places in your heart is never without purpose. Yes, it is. I've been blessed to do what I love for a very long time, and moments like these continue to inspire me. They remind me to keep dreaming, creating, reaching, and showing up at the highest level I can. Because if the little girl from Macomb, Mississippi could come to Hollywood, look down at those stars, and dare to believe that one day her name would be among them, then anything is possible. I know where I started, y'all. The prayers, the sacrifices, the quiet moments nobody saw, but I was never alone. I didn't get here by myself. So to every person who saw something in me before the world did, to every hand that reached for me when I was still reaching for myself, to every room that made space for me, and even the ones that didn't, thank you. Seeing the stars on the walk of...
Yes, honey. Okay. Yes, Brandy, we love it. So what do y'all think about that? I think that was very much so deserved. Shout out to Brandy. She had quite a few people there. It looks like her man, she spent the block on her man. This guy she used to date, he was there. He was all lovey-dovey all up on her. I was like, oh, okay, they back together, cute. Monica did show up as well. If you guys saw the pictures that I shared on my YouTube channel, the Cameron Rail Show YouTube channel shorts, Monica did pull up and to support her. Singer Kalani was there. You guys did see Babyface was there. A lot of people, a lot of stars actually showed up to support Brandy in this moment. So shout out to her. I love me some Brandy. Okay, y'all cannot make me hate Brandy, honey. I am a fan. I'm not a fan of this next person in the bullshit that they keep doing. I don't know. You lost me with that whole lock the doors to the church type thing till they give you a certain amount of money. Okay, Marvin Sapp. Now you out here playing with the Lord again, okay? Now you playing with the good Lord again. Here we go. So he's saying he's going to be having a baptism by way of a damn slide. Now, where in the Bible did it say that Jesus baptized somebody and they came down the damn water slide and then he dipped them under the water and they was made whole? What was that in the Bible? Because I'm pretty sure I read, not that I read all 66 books, but I read quite a few pages in the Bible, and I've never seen or read that anywhere. All right, the T is silent. So Marvin Sapp, child, reveals plans to use a slide to baptize children on Easter Sunday and Easter to remember. Let's get into this, child.
We're going to have baptism for our kids. Now, listen, this is sick. Listen, I'm a youth pastor at heart. And we're going to have a slide for the babies. So they'll be able to, they got to be at least 5 up. Let me say that. But for the babies, we can have a slide, and I'm going to be at the bottom of the slide so they can just slide down the slide. And when they're at the top, I'm going to say, in Jesus' name, and they're going to slide down the slide, and they're going to go right in the water. Y'all ain't never seen no baptism like this.
It never happened.
Y'all like, what? Where's the spiritual part? It's going to be spiritual. Trust me. But we want to just see, sometimes, hear me, you have to be strategic against the enemy. Y'all missing it.
Are we seriously turning this into a sermon? This is blasphemous. I mean, just take the child, stand them there in the water. Like it's the theatrics for me. It don't take all that. Take the child, stand them there in the water like they did. I've been baptized before, so I know how it works, child. Take them and dip them down real quick, bring them back up, say a little prayer, your words or whatever you're going to say. Move on to the next child. This sliding down like they at the water park in church, like that's just not what it's supposed to be. But
some of y'all babies don't want to get in the bathtub, but they'll jump in the pool. I can't get no help here. I'm by myself. So make sure that you sign them up. We're going to have baptism for our kids.
So, yeah, I see somebody saying, what if that's a lie? That could be a liability. It sounds like a liability. It's a stupid idea. I agree. What if the child fall off the slide or something? Anything could happen. I just wouldn't do that. I would not do that. And I get a lot of kids may be afraid of water, but maybe wait until they get a little older, because you don't have to be a certain age to be baptized. I mean, adults get baptized, kids get baptized. Maybe wait a little bit until they're unafraid of the water, and their parents maybe could take them to like swimming lessons or something like that to get them more acclimated to being around water. But I just don't know about putting a slide in a baptismal pool to have kids sliding into the pool and making this like a fun activity when it's a very sacred moment. Okay, being baptized is very sacred. Like, you are literally giving your life to God. You're washing all of these infirmities up off you, and you're taking on a more spiritual nature. So I don't know where a water slide would need to come into this. And I get it. I'm trying to see the good in this. You're trying to do it for kids' sake so they don't feel, scared of the water when they still slide. Like, oh my God, yeah, I'll get on the slide, but I'm not necessarily going to just get in the pool and just stand here and be baptized. That part I can kind of get, but I just feel like maybe just don't baptize them now. Let them get a little older until they're not afraid of the water.
Right? Now listen, this is sick. Listen, I'm a youth pastor at heart.
I just don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think about that. I'm not gonna spend too much time. When I saw that, I was like, no. Boosie is ready to fire his housekeeper because he went live, and some people on his live was laughing about his ceiling fan being dirty. So he's looking up at this damn ceiling fan, and he's gonna call to see if the lady who cleans his house don't get over there and clean that damn ceiling fan, he gonna fire her ass. They were roasting his ass in the comments about that dirty ass ceiling fan, but let's get into it. So Boosie threatens his maid with non-payment and termination after online viewers spot dirty ceiling fan during his Instagram live.
I've been told the fucking maids to clean that fucking fan. Stupid ass. They finna get fired. Let me call them right now. I'm finna fire their ass.
Lord have mercy.
Dirty ass fan. That shit been like that forever. Why
are you just fussing about it now? If you've seen the fan dirty all of this time, why? Because the people in your comments are roasting you by having a dirty ass fan while you on live. Now you got to fuss out the housekeeper when you knew she ain't been cleaning that damn fan.
Was smoking. Fuck.
Oh my God.
Call the maids until I say come clean the fan. Tell her to come clean my fan. Tell her come clean my fan. This a damn disgrace. Tell her come clean my fan. Yeah, tell her that's what I need her to do. Clean my damn fan.
Oh my God.
I've been told I don't want to pay her to clean the house. Tell her come clean my damn fan. And I ain't gonna pay her when she finished.
Oh, so that's free labor now? That's not how that works. Now your ass can get sued. You saying that on live. You working now. If she go and file a lawsuit on you, Boosie, for her doing work over there, if you hired her to be a housekeeper and she's supposed to be paid for whatever work she did, you just said it on live that she's gonna clean up and you ain't gonna pay her after she do it. Mm-hmm.
Fuck you, keep missing the fucking fan. I said that shit the other fuck last 2-3 weeks ago.
Yeah, he's embarrassed.
I don't want to pay her. I ain't even call them maids. They just coming. I ain't nobody call them.
So the saying here in 2023, Boosie's maid allegedly showed up to clean the house without his consent. Now he's fussing. Maybe you start running your maids away when they come to do their job. Maybe she can get to the damn fan, right?
Since they can't, they gonna clean every baseball in this.
Baseball.
I want the baseballs clean.
What is a baseball?
Make sure my baseball's everything. Pull my couches back.
Oh my God. Boosie treating his housekeepers like slaves. Now, I don't like that. You still got to, even though they're your housekeepers, you still got to talk to them with respect. All right. I will not work for anyone. I don't care if I'm a fucking chef, maid. I don't give a hot damn babysitter. You're not going to talk crazy to me like that. Pull my damn chairs out and clean my baseball. What the hell is a baseball? Oh my God. I'm trying not to laugh, y'all.
Ain't nobody even call them over here.
Lord have mercy.
Playing on my Top. I ain't even calling maids. They just coming. Miss Marie, I need my whole closet done and I need it done right. I need all my shoes stacked right. I don't need them put on top of each other. I need them laid out, stacked right. All my clothes, I want them hung up, shirts with shirts, jeans with jeans. Y'all have been rushing my top floor up there. Y'all just laying the stuff. I want it color coded.
Okay.
I want my jeans.
You said nicer though. Okay. Yeah, can you say it a little nicer? Now I get it, you want your shit done right, but don't be yelling at your people that you're hiring over.
Jeans with my jeans, my shirts with my shirts, my shoes the same color. Do not give me a rush job.
Oh, okay. Like, oh, okay.
Thank you.
Ooh, I wouldn't work for him.
Miss Marie.
No. There go that dirty ass fan. Well, damn, Boosie. Little slave trade over there. Y'all know what y'all think about that. That's a hot ass mess. Let's get into this Gervonta Tank Davis news. All right. So you guys know he was just in court the other day for the domestic violence issue with his ex-girlfriend who filed charges on him, at which the state picked up, and he was just seen there. He was ordered not to be around and or see and or have any type of contact, direct, indirect, third party, whatever party child, with this person who he showed up to their job, to this woman's job, threatened her, grabbed her by her hair, pulled her into a parking lot, and proceeded to assault this woman, okay, and refused to let her go, which that was false imprisonment. He was also charged with that. But now he has chosen to countersue his domestic violence accuser, and he wants $20 million. Why? Because you were exposed, because you had to go to jail for something that you put yourself into by going to this woman's job. Let's get into this. See, they and then it's saying that the DV part was dropped. I would have kept that. I would have pressed every single charge, because this is not the first time he's put hands on a woman. Now it's giving this sense of entitlement, like it's given that you are trying to retaliate because this person spoke out on the abuse that they received by your hands. So Gervonta Tank Davis is clapping back. The star boxer just filed a whopping $20 million countersuit against his ex, who accused him of getting physical with her during an altercation at a strip club. She was a bartender there. That's where she worked. He came there and proceeded to assault her. Let's continue. 31-year-old Davis answered his accuser's claims, flat out denying nearly all the ugly allegations laid out in the filing. Now, there is video surveillance, I hear, at said establishment that did pick up footage of him doing the things that she said that he did. So why you're denying this is beyond me. Said the Tank says he did not commit battery, claiming he never hit or choked the woman. Let me put my trigger, child, because I don't know nobody. I don't know why you denying it if it's on video. I mean, just roll that beautiful beam footage. Shit. Shout out to Sunshine Rays. Thank you, love, for the $20 super sticker. All right. Says good morning, really, Miles in chat. Great live so far. I'm at work listening quietly. Enjoy your day. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Have a blessed and wonderful day, Miss Sunshine Rays. All right. Lost my place. So it says the Tank says that he did not commit battery, claiming that he never hit or choked the woman, nor did he falsely imprison her. If you keep a person against their will, when they want to leave and you don't allow them, that's false imprisonment. Okay, that's just what it is. We're not gonna cutesy it up. So he also claims that it was shaken from that it was a shakedown from the get-go, insisting that the woman demanded $1.1 million in exchange for making everything go away. Instead, the undefeated boxer says that she was the initial aggressor, claiming that she provoked the encounter in an elaborate scheme designed to shake him down for lots of cash. So she asked you to come to her place of employment and argue with her at her place of employment, where she's trying to earn a good little living out here, honey, making drinks and doing the other things that she's supposed to do in her job. And you reached across and grabbed her hair, snatched her into a parking lot, and proceeded to be violent with her and keep her against her will when she tried to leave. Other people, they were saying as well in the police report, because we read it here, also witnessed him being aggressive with her, and that very toxic scene that he created when he came to her job. Now, Davis says that the woman suffered no injuries and even told her employer that she was fine after the incident. It doesn't matter if you put your hands on her and there's no scratch, it's still assault. We're not gonna play there's no bruises, so I didn't do it. No, if you touch that person, it's still assault. Okay, period. So in fact, Tank says that the two spent the night together at her place after the alleged attack. Doesn't matter. If you assaulted her, I don't care if she gave you the booty and it was real good, it was still assault. Okay, period. So as for the counterclaim, it was for interference with business relationship, which in plain talk means that the woman intentionally torpedoed one of the biggest paydays of his career, a bout with Jake Paul, which your ass probably gonna lose anyway. Gervonta says that he stood to make $20 million for the fight, but he was replaced after the woman filed a lawsuit claiming that he roughed her up. Well, you are on video, so the state picked it up and they chose to file charges against you. There is still a protection order in place. So all of this that you're saying happened after the fact. If she felt sorry and came by your house and decided to sleep with you, so the fuck what? Charges were still pressed. The courts found there were bases to put in place a protection order for you to stay away from this woman, which shows that there was some type of aggression that took place in this situation. So yeah, you're not getting any money from this. It's given that your ego is bruised and you're mad because you got exposed for being a woman beater that you are. Fuck out of here. Moving on. All right, Tasha K is getting called out by none other than the crazy Jaguar, right? Jaguar is calling her out in terms of saying that Tasha is included or is involved in a bankruptcy fraud scheme. Let's get into that, child. My God. Tasha. Everybody coming from Tasha K, child. Everybody want a piece of Tasha K, but Jaguar Wright is on her ass, so let's get into it, honey. I said, ooh, Tasha, you got some planning to do, girl. All right, so according to Jaguar Wright, honey, according to Jaguar Wright, she says this couple love to expose people and tarnish their reputations for profit. Matter of fact, this home was paid for by slandering folks, and worse yet, they told nothing but lies. Now, she's talking about Tasha K. This is Tasha K's home that's currently being sold because Tasha can no longer afford to live there, okay? So she says that the images shown or show this property was purchased in Tasha K's name, yet it was transferred to an LLC to avoid liquidation to pay Cardi B allegedly. This is what Jaguar Wright is insinuating. Says, keep telling lies on me and I'll keep telling the truth about you. By the way, did this house really appreciate in value by 3 times in 6 years? Said, that's a lot for this particular neighborhood, in my opinion. Do you believe that the Keys, which is Tasha K's last name, have been obeying the bankruptcy laws in Georgia? Well, they're getting ready to take another look at it because Cardi B has now asked the courts as well as her attorneys to go back and take another look into Tasha K's finances and the things that she's purchased, because she continues to hop her ass on live and talk about how well she's doing with her money. In addition to, you guys know, most recently, she did start a GoFundMe for people to start donating towards paying off the 3-point-whatever million she owes Cardi B. But it's looking like Jaguar Wright is bringing some attention to this situation as to say that Tasha may be involved in some type of bankruptcy fraud. If that's the case, whenever they relook at her finances and everything that she has going on, if they see that, she could be looking at jail time, because you are under oath when you file for bankruptcy in a court of law, as any other court of law when you go to court. But this is the address, which everyone already knows because the house is up for sale now. Tasha has also posted it, so no, we are not doxing her. So the address that's given for this home is 398. What is that? Dunlevin Manor Walk, listed in Lawrenceville, Georgia. It gives the zip code. Looks like as of March the 26th of 2026 is when the house went up for sale. Okay, it was when the house originally went on the market for sale. She had it on sale before. She had the house on the market before. It didn't do anything. Nobody purchased it. I don't know if it was the bad vibes. I don't know. But the house got out. They took the house off the market and then they put it back on there as of March 26th. So currently the house is still looking for a buyer. The house is worth $378,000. I think that's what it last was reported as. So if you guys live in the Lawrenceville area, you're looking for a nice big house and you're infatuated with Tasha K and you want to buy her home, go on over there, child, and hit up whoever the real estate agent is and go in and scoop it up. But Tasha K, you girls sound like you're getting exposed out here. I don't know. I hope you're not indulging in any type of bankruptcy fraud, because that would not be a good look for you. Moving on, let's get into this Duggars news. We have an update on the Duggars. You guys know Kendra Duggar, who also got arrested after her own husband got arrested for inappropriate situations with children. Kendra Duggar told her husband, Joseph Duggar, who is also sitting in a jail cell right now for inappropriately touching children, who is also the son of Michelle and Jim Bob Duggar from the show 19 Kids and Counting. His ass is locked up. Kendra Duggar is his wife. She was involved in inappropriate shit with children as well. And we're going to get into it. So Kendra Duggar told her husband, according to People magazine, that Joseph Duggar, that the two will not be sharing an attorney. Y'all know they have court dates coming up, so it looks like they're going to be getting their own attorneys. It sounds like she might be done with his ass, or maybe leaving him. Who knows? So that the two will not be sharing an attorney for the child welfare charges that they are facing in Arkansas during a jail phone call. Kendra Duggar was bailed out of jail by Michelle Duggar, which is the mother of Josh Duggar. Okay, just so you guys know and give you guys an update. All right, so Kendra Duggar, who is 27 years old, was taken into custody on March 20th by the Tontitown Police Department and charged with 4 misdemeanor counts of false imprisonment, as well as 4 misdemeanor counts of endangering the welfare of a child. So the both of them are looking at some very serious charges. Kendra has chosen to get her own attorney and go her own way in terms of having legal representation. And Josh, you just on your own, sir. Or Joseph, you on your own, okay? Yeah, you are on your own as related to this case. You like, I ain't thinking about your ass. So, Josh, ain't no telling how much time you're gonna get, because let's not forget there's another brother as well of the Duggars who is facing charges for inappropriately molesting children as well. So I don't know what the hell been going on in their house, but it seemed like the spirit of molestation is upon y'all. Moving on, honey. Let's get into this Chilli from TLC News. We kind of touched on her a couple of days ago. Ever since she came out and got found out that her ass was dibbling and dabbling in the MAGA industry over there, and now she's trying to backpedal and coochie pop and pop lock her way on that stage to get them to get those tour checks. And the fans are saying, yeah, hold on, wait a minute, we don't want to see you now, right? We don't want to see you now. Now T-Boz, who is her label mate or bandmate rather, admits that Chilli did vote for Trump in a resurfaced audio. So you are a Trump supporter, you can support who you want to, but let's don't come out here trying to talk about some your hand accidentally hit and reshared something where it was a negative post about Michelle Obama. Then all of a sudden I love Michelle Obama and get up here and because you know your ass is about to get canceled and your shit done came out and you've made several donations for the Trump administration for Trump ass to get into office, and now you want to sit here and act like, oh, I'm not a supporter. Yes, the fuck you are. Even your bandmate is saying you are, girl. Let's get into this. Let's go. Shout out to the girls on fighting, baby, because they fight.
Yeah. You guys are about to nominate the biggest jackass in the history of politics. Straight up, period. You're really going to
This is an all hip hop exclusive.
My group member voted for him.
Well, here's my thing is I've been telling you guys that when you say Obama got 2, that don't mean nothing anymore, because the voters are as dumb as they've ever been.
Yeah.
You guys are about.
So Chilli voted for Trump, and T-Boz is sitting here in an interview where she's saying, hey, yeah, my bandmate voted for him. Chilli voted for him. But see, that's something that I guess she wanted to be on a hush hush while she continues to, because y'all know y'all don't really hear about Chilli in the news at all. Like every now and then I'll see like a TikTok video where she's out like dancing with a group of people, just like randomly just out dancing and doing whatever she does on TikTok. But you don't really see her in the news for anything. You don't see her getting in trouble. You don't see her being problematic. So she's one of those quiet MAGA supporters, right? She ain't like Nicki Minaj, want to be on everybody's stage and hugging Trump and being fake as hell and all that bullshit, okay? And her barbs, please don't come for me, because I do cuss people back out, okay? I will cuss your ass out if you come over here that bullshit. Y'all know Nicki was full of shit when she got up there on that Trump mess, and it's all so that her husband can be pardoned from all the damn charges he has as a pedo. But at the end of the day, she can support who she wants to, but don't get mad when you get that backlash of people telling you how wrong and how stupid you look for supporting a motherfucker who probably gonna have your son go fight in the war, because you do have a son. Are you going to be that supportive when they come knock on your door and say Trump put an order out for your son to go fight in a war that we didn't ask to be in? That's my question. That's my question. You have a son named Tron, right? Remember? You have a son named Tron. So when Trump say, Tron, get your ass on the church van and get down here so we can ship you out to go fight over there in this war that I created that nobody asked for. I want you to have that same energy, Chilli. Now chase them motherfucking waterfalls. Let's get up off her. Sick of her ass. Sick of you. Chase that waterfall, and hopefully you drown in that waterfall. Because bitch, we don't like you no more. All right. You and Nikki are on the same short and very short bus because y'all silly and slow as hell. Moving on. Trump only used people to carry out his, you know, his evil his evil plans, and y'all dumbasses jumped on that short bus, and now you look dumb and you're mad because people figured your slow ass out. And who gives a damn? Yes, hop your ass on the church van and ride your ass right on down there. And hopefully they leave the door open so when they make a hard left, your ass to fall out that door. All right, that's how I feel. Croy wants the kids, honey. Croy said he want the kids. Croy said, listen, bitch, you want to be over there with a married man and they get ready to finalize this divorce and they worth $100 million. Let me go ahead and snatch these kids so I can get this child support up off Kim in case she hurry up and marry this married man. Girl. So Croy, honey, Croy said he ain't got nothing else. Child, he got saved the other day. I showed y'all where Croy was holding a good old Bible, honey. He was quoting scriptures. He was saying he was a DV survivor and all of that, child. He said, I'm a survivor of Kim Zolciak. So Croy Beerman filed for sole custody. Now, y'all know a few weeks ago, I reported that Croy went over there and took the kids because he said Kim won't do what she need to do as a mother, right? So now he has gone through the courts, you guys. He's gone through the courts, and he has filed for sole custody of he and Kim's kids after a custody battle with Kim Zolciak, all right? His ex-wife. Well, they're not even divorced yet. They're still waiting their pending divorce. I don't know what's taking so long. But Croy, he is working. He does work at a warehouse. I hear he's making pretty good money now. And Kim ain't doing shit but running behind this married man because he got some money and walk dropping and thought shopping out here in these streets. But let's get into a child. Said that Croy Beerman has filed for sole custody of his children in this in his ongoing legal battle with his ex-wife Kim Zolciak, according to TMZ reporting, and shout out to them. According to the documents filed in court, Croy alleges that Kim committed fraud and deceit, child, when she entered into the temporary custody deal, awarding them both joint custody. Beerman, which is Croy, claims that Kim Zolciak has been out of the country and has not been exercising her scheduled parenting plan, prompting him to ask the judge to award him primary custody and legal custody of their children. Now, in the midst of this, Beerman recently updated his Instagram bio to read DV survivor, as I showed you guys the other day. So if Kim is out of the country, who's watching the kids? I do know people have nannies, but Kim, you've been crying broke. Do you have a nanny watching these kids, or are they watching themselves? I know that her kids, some of her kids are teenagers now. But bottom line, you can't be out of the country and they don't have any adult supervision. Like, who's watching? Or your older daughter's watching them? Like, what's going on? Obviously, Croy feels that the kids are in danger and not being watched properly or parented properly. If Kim chose to take the kids full time, you have to parent your children. You running behind this man, your nose is wide open for this married man who now you got to testify in court for expensive gifts that he took from the wife's money for you. Right now, you done found yourself in a damn lawsuit running behind another married man. You funky hoe. I'm so tired of her ass. But what do y'all think about that, Croy? I kind of hope Croy get the kids now. I do. I kind of hope Croy get the kids because it sounds like he's very passionate about getting his kids and putting them in a stable environment. While Kim, child, she ain't focused on nothing but some dick. But moving on, nah. You focus when he get that child support about your ass because women pay child support too. All right, now somebody who should have stayed with their husband, now you done found yourself out here in a world of trouble yourself, Larsa Pippen. Yeah, you should have stayed over there with Chester Cheetah, Scottie Pippen. Don't he like Chester Cheetah now? He done got them damn braids. And I said, what the fuck is this? This don't look like same Scottie Pippen as he used to play basketball. He like Chester Cheetah now. But shout out to the reality rundown. Attempted break-in at Larsa Pippen's home. See, they never did that shit if you was at Scottie's house. They would have been trying to up and break in your house had you had your ass over there with Scottie Pippen's. But so you want to be a little hoe out here messing with Future and everybody else in the league. Michael Jordan's son who used to change his Pampers. See, they would have been breaking in your house had you stayed your ass at home. All right. But anyway, so attempted break-in at Larsa Pippen's home ends in arrest, honey, after suspects' cars crash in a getaway. Let's get my banner up for this one, honey. See, they wouldn't have been breaking in Scottie's house if you'd been there because there would have been a man there, right? But let's get on into it, girl. All right, so here they are, honey, trying to get in there. There is no sound right now, okay? They're trying to get up in there. So they wouldn't have been doing that at Scottie's house. No, sir. See, had you came to my house on this bullshit right here, I'd have let that red nose pit and I'd have gave him that command and he'd have tore off in your ass. And I'd have let him keep tearing off in your ass till 12 pulled up. And by the time they got there, baby, you'd had to get an ass cheek rebuild because they would have tore all your ass cheeks up off you coming to my damn house on that shit. Oh, yeah, honey. Oh, yes. I'd have gave him that command and he'd have been tearing off in your ass something serious back there. You've been screaming like a bitch and I'd have let him stay right on your ass till 12 pulled up. Sure would have. I sure the hell would have. That's what they do on cops. Cops sit right there and let the police sit right there and let them. Everything.
Burglary suspects leading police on a chase in Pinecrest.
The cops can do it, so can I. Shit.
Police say a car took off, crashing around Southwest 57th Avenue and 94th Street on Sunday. 3 people ran off. 7 News was there as one was taken into custody. The other 2 were also arrested. All 3 people charged with burglary and criminal mischief. Police say they were.
This one right here, I think he probably was the person who put the plan together. He looked like he the one that talked them into doing the shit, don't he? He looked like the one.
Were walking around the backyard of a home and smashed several sliding glass doors, causing more than $1,000 in damage.
And still didn't get a damn thing, but you're going to jail, dummies. All right, so 3 men are facing charges after allegedly trying to break into Larsa Pippen's home, shattering windows before fleeing the scene. Now, according to reports, the suspects crashed their vehicle during the getaway and were taken into custody. So y'all can't even rob a person's house right. I mean, not that you should be doing it anyway, but y'all did all of that and still went to jail, and you still got nothing, dummies. Okay. Moving on, I'm glad she's safe, though, nevertheless. Granted, she do be making bad decisions, but I'm happy she was not there and no one was hurt, okay? Because that's not funny. Let's get into something else, child, where this person here who shouldn't be talking about no one's relationship, child, because, nigga, you still stay with your mama. But I don't respect a man who always have comments and posts about other people when you living directly in the house with your damn mama. Dr. Umar, if we can call him Dr. Child, okay, says that he likes Clarissa Shields' relationship with Papoose, even though he is a married man, and believes that he should be more romantic and intimate with her in public. So be fake in public, because I don't think Papoose really want to be there. I think he's enjoying the gifts and the lifestyle that Clarissa provides. What else is he going to do, right? I mean, Remy said he won't pay no damn bills when he was over there with her. Clarissa hopped on live and said, oh, he paid all my bills. I ain't paid for a plane ticket since we've been together. He paid my car note. He paid my mortgage. But bitch, you claiming that you so rich. What you doing with a car payment? That's my question, right? What you doing with a car payment if you so rich? I just don't be understanding people with their finances. You can spend your money how you want to, but if you so rich, you said you spent $27,000 at the Louis Vuitton store. Why not pay off your car where you don't have no car note? I mean, if I was that rich and I had that kind of money, I'm not gonna have a car note, right? If I was that rich, I'm just talking money because I'm real frugal. Now, I spend a little coin sometimes, but I'm frugal. Bitch, if I got millions in the bank, I don't have a house note because my house is paid off. And any money that I make thereafter will be for whatever to pay, just like light bill, gas bill, that type of shit, okay? Like, bitch, if you a millionaire, what you doing bragging about that motherfucker paying your car note when you ain't supposed to have one in the first place? You out here buying you done bought a $30,000 watch and you got a car payment that your married boyfriend got to come up and through here and pay it so you can hop on live and brag on his bum ass? Because what he bringing? Suck some dick. I'm so sick of women applauding men that don't bring shit into the relationship but dick. And you gave him the money and he went and paid that shit. That ain't the same. Stop playing in my damn face. That's not the same when you go get the money out the bank and put it in his hand and he go down there and pay that shit. Girl, that's third party lies. Let's get into this bullshit. I like Clarissa shit. His stupid ass. I like Clarissa shit. You need to be on a treadmill somewhere. Oh, funky ass. With that Bill Cosby sweater on. I like Clarissa Shields. I just think the Papoose should just show a little bit more affection in public. Have we seen any affection? Did you call your daughter lately? Let's go there on your funky ass. You burnt burrito eating bitch you. Have you called your daughter? Let me fly off on him right quick, y'all. Y'all know I like to holler at the end of my video. I ain't hollered yet this morning. I want to holler a little bit. Hey, back in the character. Have you called your daughter lately while she online talking about how much of a bad father you are? You call your daughter a bitch online. Have you talked to your daughter and apologized to her while you applying another bitch online in a relationship her ass ain't supposed to be in? You funky trout mouth, musky sandwich eating bitch, you. Oh, I felt that. I needed that. Yeah, let me pour some out for the homies. Shit. Tired of his ass. All right, let's get into this video.
I like their relationship. Shout out to Pap. Shout out to Clarissa.
Sour tuna sandwich eating bitch, you. I had some more of me. I'm sorry.
She's a beautiful woman. When she gets dressed up, she is a beautiful woman, man. That sister's beautiful. When she gets into her feminine, Clarissa Shields is a very beautiful sister. So shout out to them both. I love the relationship. I'm glad that they're not letting public opinion, or at least it appears that they're not letting public opinion influence their relationship. So I really do appreciate that. I do think Pap could be a little bit more
fake
romantic with her in public. Just a little. I'm not saying they got to be all lovey-dovey, kissy, but I think she wants him to be a little bit more hands-on with her in public. And I do think he should be. Sometimes he can seem just a little distant, just a little. Nothing. It's not enough to make nothing out of it. I don't want.
How cute is it for a person who ain't never been seen in a relationship, don't have a relationship, the nigga staying with his mama, talking about, mama, that's my orange juice down there. I got my name on it. But you sit up here giving advice to somebody that is in a relationship and you ain't. How cute is that?
Nobody to run with that. But I do think he needs to be a little bit more intimate with his queen in public. I think she needs that. And I think the world needs to see that as well. But I like what they got going on. I like how they don't let the public influence what they're doing. I mean, she seems happy with him. He seems happy with her. I think, I'm going to be honest with you. I think Black women are jealous of the attention Papoose gives her.
So I'm jealous as a Black woman that her nigga stay upstairs while she got to eat downstairs like a pit bull on camera for attention when her man should be eating at the table with me. My man eat at the table with me. I'm saying my man don't go upstairs while I'm downstairs eating on live, entertaining motherfuckers I don't know. Okay, my man don't lie to me and tell me he going to spend time with his family, but he was his ex-wife buying her chinchilla coats and shit. My man don't be doing that. So what is that to be jealous of? Shall we talk about?
He is happy and at peace. And although I said that the relationship could benefit publicly from him being a little bit more intimate, he is very much attentive to her. And a lot of...
Can he be attentive to his divorce though? Right? Can he be attentive to his divorce? That's what he ain't doing. He doing everything else but getting divorced. He down there paying the light bill. He down there paying the gas bill. He down there putting 20 on pump 7. He down there paying mortgage payments. Okay. But you ain't drove nowhere near the courthouse to finalize your divorce. But I'm jealous as a Black woman. Gotcha.
Black women don't have men who are that attentive to them, and definitely not that attentive in public. Black women don't get a lot of that. And I think when Black women look at her and look at how much attention she gets from Papoose, I think they envy that and they want to tear her down because of it. And a little bit of it is my sister Clarissa's fault, Art, because sometimes she lets it get to her. Sometimes she's responding when she shouldn't. Sometimes I'll be looking like...
All the time she responds when she shouldn't. Take the sometimes out. All the time. Most times. Every time. Those are the times that she responds.
Sister Clarissa, don't let them say what they want to say. Because I had to learn that, Art. It took me. I didn't learn how to stop responding to the public, to the struggle streamers until... I'm going to say 2018.
When did you learn it was time for you to move out your mama's house? And when you were telling everybody you was her caregiver, but you just needed a place to stay. When did you learn that? I'm just saying, when did you learn that a grown-ass man who give everybody advice but takes none for himself But running around saying that you are your mother's caregiver when it was said that you won't caring for shit but yourself, you look like you eat more than mama, right? Mama go in there and fry 5 pork chops and you go in there and eat 4, but you taking care of mama. And then when mama get hungry again, your hungry hippo looking ass, you done ate up all the fucking pork chops and then drank up all the orange juice because your name was on it, but because you staying with mama and you her caregiver. You deadbeat ass dad, you. I don't take any advice from motherfucker who takes none for themselves. You can't tell me shit about a relationship when I ain't never seen you in one. The only relationship I've probably ever known you to be in is with food, because it looks like all your ass do is eat and hop on social media to tell people what they should do when you don't do what you're supposed to do. Right? So I'm not inclined to take any advice from a fat bastard like you who don't take care of their children as they should. You have given emotional damage to your own daughter, but you have heat for women to tell them how they should live and how they should be. Spare me the yes, hungry hippo. Spare me all of these quotes, these little quotes that you love to give, because we don't. This many how many fucks I give about what you're saying right now. This how many fucks I give. Okay, that's 0. All right, moving on, because I don't care no more about that. Ain't nobody checking for no damn Clarissa Shields, Clarence Shields, any other shield, windshield. I don't give a fuck this morning. We don't care about no damn Clarissa Shields and no damn Papoose. Fuck him too. He's a bum. According to his own wife, the nigga stayed in her house and ain't pay no fucking bills and was stealing her jewelry and pawning that shit so he can look rich out here. Fuck out of here. All right, moving on. We ain't gonna let y'all fly across them lines today. No, we won't. I'm gonna stop right at the stop sign. Moving on. You play everywhere, but this place right here, that would be my face. Never. Thank you so much, D'Angie B. Said, Caramel, we the people who need you to do an official public response. Then tag Kaya. Baby, y'all know when I fly off, I cannot stand people like that. Like, nigga, shut up. Who the fuck asked you anything? Giving women advice, nigga. You don't even talk to your daughter right. Fuck out of here. You can't tell me shit. All right, Cynthia Bailey sits down with Carlos Chipmunk King, okay, with his fucked up hairline, looking like Lil Bill sitting up here. Let's get in here. I don't know why I'm feeling so messy this morning, y'all. Get out of here. Well, after this live, okay? Get out of here after my live, because I don't know what I might have to say after this. Let's get into Cynthia Child. She sits down with Carlos King, and let's get into these shenanigans. Let's go.
I'm going to take you back to Frank Country. Okay. Because I remember pulling it out, and I just remember you coming up to me at some point.
Yeah.
Do you remember you said?
You showed it to me, and you said, hey, I'm going to show this to Nene. I said, what is it? I think it's cute. But what do you think? It's a friend contract. I said, oh, bitch. I remember saying to you literally, oh, bitch.
I'm gonna hold you. When I saw that on TV, national television, where this girl was writing out a whole friend contract to say what you can and cannot do as related to somebody else because you're their friend, I thought that was some psycho bullshit. Like, for real, if somebody handed me a paper and said, Caramel, so we're friends, right? So I was kind of thinking the other day, like, I saw that you were talking to that person. Let's use Wente Talk. I thought you were talking to Wente Talk that one time, and I was feeling a little nostalgic. So I went home and I took it upon myself to write up something, just so you kind of don't cross the friendship boundaries. And I just need you to kind of look over this, and at the bottom, just go ahead and put your initials. You don't have to sign it out. Just put your initials just to say that you acknowledged what we've discussed. That's the bullshit she was on. Like, that was some psycho bullshit. Like, how crazy are you that you can only be friends, or that person can only be friends with you and no one else? Like, that's some stupid shit. Right?
This is about to be iconic. And you said it is. I said, show this to her, please.
I was like, you know what? I'm going to just make this really funny. I want to talk to her, but I want to make it like fun. So I sat down at the little townhouse we used to have and wrote out the friend contract.
And you showed it to her thinking it was going to be funny.
Yes.
The reaction between Nene, Kim, and Sheree were like, this is weird and she's weird.
Exactly. The opposite of the reaction that I actually wanted.
Yeah. She's trying to laugh it off like it was a joke, but on the show, it did not appear to be a joke. It looks like she was very upset that Nene was starting to take on a friendship with, of course, being more close to Marlo and other girls in the group. And at the time, it was said that Nene and Cynthia were like really cool, like buddy or whatever. And I think that Cynthia was feeling the way that Nene was spending more time as a friend with the other girls in the group and not her as much as she was spending. So she done went and wrote up this damn friend contract. I said, that is the craziest shit ever. I've never heard of that ever.
So, but you like lit up. I remember you had a sparkle in your eye. You're like, ooh,
yeah.
I Miss Bailey, let me not rule her out.
No.
I'm going to take you back to friend contract.
Okay.
Because I remember.
Anybody ever had a friend contract? You ever been friends with somebody and they didn't want you to be friends with somebody else, so they wrote up a friend contract and you had to sign it so that they wouldn't feel left out, maybe as far as being your friend. As adults, like that's the dumbest shit ever. You should be able to be friends with whoever you want to be friends with and not be jealous of the time they spend with somebody else, because just know your time is coming, or just know that that's just how friends work. I have friends, I have homegirls. I don't give a hot damn if they go out and get some drinks or whatever and I don't be there. I ain't sitting at home like, bitch, y'all didn't call me. I don't care because I have other shit to do. Now, if we all decide to go somewhere, then fine. But if I hear y'all went out and had a good time, great for y'all. I hope the shit turned out well. And I ain't mad. That's some childish bullshit. But let's move on, child. We about done, y'all. I'm about to let y'all go. How many more I got? 2. All right. So let's get into some Samaritan medicine topics. Then we're going to go. Reality TV. All right. Child. Shout out to the 301 watching. Y'all in here. Y'all are in here. Shout out to No Chaser, because I love No Chaser. All right. So Dr. Eugene, this is Samaritan medicine, guys. Dr. Eugene and Curtis, all right, clash over Lapgate. Okay, y'all know what Lapgate is, where Curtis was pulling down Toya on his lap. You guys remember that episode, which I thought was highly inappropriate. Like, never ever put your hands on another man's wife's waist and pull her down onto your lap. I know he had a hard on. I just know he did. He was poking the shit out of Toya down there. But let's get into that. And Curtis, for some odd reason, still does not see anything wrong with what he did. Weird, right? Let's go.
I understand there was some drama backstage.
What
Curtis,
drama?
Eugene, what happened?
What drama?
You tell me.
Guys don't create drama.
I don't remember any
That's
drama.
for the ladies.
Oh, is that right?
We had a
Absolutely.
discussion.
What was the discussion about?
So at some point, there's been twice that Toya has been asked about Lapgate.
Now it's Lapgate.
This is cringe.
This is cringy.
I was not angry about it at the time. So there's no beef with that. But Toya still, I think, to this day, a little offended by being pulled into somebody's lap.
Okay.
And so Curtis voiced that he didn't agree that this ever happened.
Well, Eugene, I'm gonna beg to differ. Toya was on Watch What Happening Live, and she said that, and women have come to her and said that I've had my hands on multiple women, which is a flat out lie.
No, I didn't. I said, I think he need to keep his hands to his health because he's had his hands on multiple women.
He has. There are pictures. I showed them to y'all right here. He had his hands in an inappropriate place with Heavily, and Jackie was standing right beside him. He had his hand on Jackie's shoulder, but he had his hand down by Heavenly's butt. Right? That's your wife, but you got your hand on her shoulder. That's why I don't see no affection when it comes to him and Jackie. But then he always like to deny that he's inappropriate with other women. That's inappropriate. Why is your hand near this lady's butt in a picture?
Show or not. On the show, it's 2. Off the show, 3. Well, Jackie, it's all your fault anyway. It's not. Yes, because you said he didn't do it. He didn't do what, baby? He didn't pull me in his lap. And so that's what stuck with.
And Jackie to say that Curtis didn't pull Toya in his lap, bitch, you was sitting 2 people down from Curtis when he did it. And you looked at him when he pulled Toya down and you kind of looked away like, oh, shit. Like, I think you were more upset that it was on camera versus the fact that he did it. Let me find out that Jackie turned her head when Curtis be out here on his bullshit. Let me find out that Curtis and Jackie is in an open relationship now, since he just gonna cheat anyway. It's like, as long as you don't do the shit in public and embarrass me, I'm okay with it, right? Because you damn sure didn't say nothing to get upset, Jackie, when Curtis pulled her down on his lap on camera. You didn't, Jackie. So let me find out that Jackie and Curtis just on here to get a check, and behind closed doors, Curtis be balls deep in bitches out here, and Jackie don't say nothing because she know that her boy body having ass ain't got what he need no more. Let me find out. Let's continue.
With me all them years.
You would not even admit that you pulled my wife into your lap.
Okay, because you wouldn't admit.
I'm not going to admit
that you perpetuated that lie.
Until we admit
I ain't gonna
see when a person be wrong. What I don't like about Curtis is it's easy. You pulled her down into your lap. Apologize to this man. Obviously, it offended him in some type of way. But instead of Curtis being apologetic for the shit he did, he's trying to breeze over it by now trying to find something wrong that he felt Eugene did. So now it's, oh, you're going to call me out? Now I'm going to call you out. No. When you wrong somebody, go ahead and apologize for that shit. For a person like me who really don't like to apologize unless I mean it. If I mean it, I will apologize. If I don't, please don't wait by the phone. That's just how I feel. Don't keep asking me, you ready to apologize? Are you going to apologize? Do you think you owe me to apologize? Do not wait by the phone. Move on with your life. When I feel compelled to apologize to you, I will. If not, Jesus will come and the pearly gates will open and your ass will be still standing there asking me, can I fucking apologize? But in this instance, just apologize to the man because obviously he keep bringing it up because he's offended by you touching his wife. But Curtis is a fucking quiet narc. You got to watch quiet narcs. You got loud narcs because that shit is expected. But then you got quiet narcs that just do some unexpected shit and you be like, the fuck is going on here? That's the reaction. But Curtis likes to do shit and then he don't want you to correct him, but then he want to go biblical King James version on your ass about not having babies outside of wedlock, but you out here fucking bitches on the low for almost 2 years and your boy body having wife going to sit up and act like she didn't even know the shit. She probably knew. Now that I look at it, Jackie probably knew you were balls deep down there in South Carolina. I think she got upset because it became public, right? That's what I think. There's no fucking way your husband gonna tell you as a high school basketball coach that he's got all these tournaments in the DR. What coach is being sent to the DR for all these tournaments for a high school basketball team? Who? Nigga, you're not in the NBA. You're not in the NBA. That's high school. And Jackie believed him. And you smart, Jackie. You a doctor. You gotta be a smart individual to be a doctor. Okay? You're very book smart. And I'm pretty sure God gave you some really good sense. And women, we have this thing called intuition. Even if you dumb as a fucking rock. All women have intuition, and when that intuition kick in to tell you your man or anybody for that matter is on some level of bullshit and you just breeze over there like not my man, usually that's when he is, right? We all have intuition. When you get that quickening thing in your spirit, women, let me educate y'all asses this morning. When you get a feeling within you, that goes for anyone, and your intuition tell you that something is off and it don't feel right, usually go with that because it's never, your intuition will never lead you wrong. Okay? Your intuition will never lead you wrong. Nobody can tell me that Jackie did not have an intuition that something was off with Curtis in her marriage. Like patterns of behavior. Men get messy when they fucking up. Women, we're consistent with our shit. When Curtis starts to tell you too many times that he's doing this, doing that, at some point in time, you got to call him. At some point in time, you got to get a room number. At some point in time, you need to call from the front desk and tell them to transfer you to his room. Bitch, if it's a South Carolina number, how the fuck is he in the DR? I'm just saying, I don't know. Maybe I pay attention to everything too much. I don't know. But let's continue with this. Now Curtis is trying to overtalk Eugene because he's very soft-spoken. And now he's trying to invoke an apology out of him when he's yet to apologize for pulling this man into his lap. That's not your wife. That's not your wife. That's inappropriate touching. Had that been my husband, baby, he'd have scattered your fronts. Period. Had that been my husband, he'd have scattered your fronts right there on that damn stage. But
I'm not going to admit anything to you until you take responsibility yourself. If
you want to be,
and you don't ever seem to do that when it comes to your wife.
So you're not going to admit to pulling Toya in your lap when everybody saw it on camera. They can roll that beautiful beam footage right now of you pulling Toya in your lap. So you're not going to admit and apologize until he apologized to you first. How narcissistic and bold is that?
And that's fine.
And that's the problem that I have with
if you like to be stubborn, that's fine.
It ain't about being stubborn. It's about being accurate.
You're flat out saying, I'm not going to admit what happened because you did this years and years later.
You know what? You're lying, and I'm done with it.
Fair enough.
That's how he do Jackie at home. When Jackie confront him about women, you're lying, and I'm done with it. That's his way of not taking accountability. So that's how he gets out of things at home. So now he's used that same tactic with Eugene. I guarantee you that's why this is what goes on at home. Him and Jackie don't sleep in the same room. Why? Because Jackie's sick of his ass. She's tired of looking at him. She's tired of dealing with his bullshit. But it's too expensive to divorce his ass because she knows that his broke ass gonna take everything that she's worked hard for. Jackie is the moneymaker. Jackie is the doctor. Jackie runs that shit over there. Jackie's money is what keeps them afloat. He's a high school basketball coach. Hello. So if Jackie divorced him, she gonna lose every motherfucking thing. So why not allow him to cheat in peace so you can save the bag? And now you've created a fucking monster while he's on this show feeling like he can touch anybody's wife and not take accountability and tell them when the conversation is over, when he owes them an apology.
I understand there was some drama backstage.
What
Curtis,
drama?
Eugene, what happened?
What drama?
You tell me.
Guys don't create
I don't
drama.
remember any
That's
drama.
for the ladies.
Oh, is that right?
We had a
Absolutely.
discussion.
What was the discussion about?
So at some point, there's been twice that Toya has been asked about Lapgate.
Okay, so we just heard that. What y'all think? I don't have enough for Curtis. Curtis, I don't have anything for you. Last clip, then we're gonna get out of here. Again, shout out to No Chaser. Oh my God. Yeah, I have nothing for you, Curtis. You a tall liar, too. That means we see your lies coming before you even get them out. A tall liar. I can't stand it. But let's get into this one now. This says, if this is Dr. Heavenly's final season, because you guys know if she does win her political run, she can no longer be on the show because that is a part of Bravo's code of conduct. You cannot be in politics and also be on their platform, okay? So a lot of people are hoping that Heavenly wins so she can get the fuck off the show because they sick of her ass anyway. And then a lot of people just, they do not support her and they don't want to see her win because they don't feel that she deserves to be in that position anyway. The T is silent. So let's get into this. It said the Dr. Contessa says her goodbyes to Dr. Heavenly, Dr. Simone, and Dr. Heavenly clash again. Let's go. Oop.
Get together. Will you be a sitting member of Congress?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Now, I'm assuming that if you are elected, you will have to leave this show.
Yeah. Well, I'm not closing any doors, but that's the thought.
Wow.
This is goodbye, huh?
Don't sound so heartbroken, Contessa.
You want to wrap her out right now?
No, you're going to win.
I'm going to win, yes.
Okay.
So this is goodbye. This was a good one.
Goodbye.
Simone, did you get the clarity you needed tonight, specifically with Heavenly and Jackie?
Jackie, thank you so much just for putting our friendship in a place that lets me know you value our friendship more than it is obvious sometimes. For Heavenly, let me say this to you.
Uh-oh.
Andy, I don't like the eye rolling.
I'm just worried. Okay.
Let me say this to you. To have someone on social media dragging the fact that we have had real moments on this show, it's hurtful.
It is very hurtful when you say things that are not true.
But that narc again. Curtis ain't the only one that got it. You hear this woman saying to you, you hurt me in this way. And before she can get out of her mouth, you've already thought of what you're going to say to throw back at her. Heavenly, shut the fuck up. Respectfully.
About my husband. When you attack my man, that's a problem for me.
You have said so many things, Heavenly. You have assassinated so many characters.
Heavenly, with all due respect, and I'm sorry to keep stopping it, I have to do commentary in between. Heavenly, with all due respect, you created a YouTube channel, my love. Okay, I know you're trying to be saved now because you want that office, that political office, but you created a YouTube channel and you walked down every one of your castmates and what they had going on, and you spoke very negatively about them, and you drugged the fuck out of them and came right back to film with them and was mad because they didn't want to film with you. They didn't want to be fake with you. You did the same thing with Simone. You talked about Simone. You talked about her husband. You talked about different situations with Simone. And then you brought your ass on the show and thought you were going to put your arm around Simone and be buddy-buddy. And Simone was like, bitch, get your hand up off me. Like, I don't do that fake shit with you. So then you want to spread around and Simone try to hit you and be aggressive. And you didn't want to film with her because you were afraid of her because she's aggressive. Who that sound like? Ooh. Yeah. So, no. We really not going to play that game.
You can't.
Nothing has been done to you that you didn't do first.
My whole thing is we've all done things to each other, Simone, and I'm sorry that you feel that way, that you put your business on TV that I would never do.
Okay.
I was here before you got.
You hear that? You put your business on TV that I would never do. So now you're feeling a bit nostalgic because now everybody know about your son being arrested for out here fighting like a girl on campus, okay? And trying to hit a police officer. I'm gonna keep saying it because bitch, you try to get my video down. Now I feel nostalgic. Now I'm mad again. Shit. But so now it's you put your bit. That's what you're supposed to do on the show. It's called reality TV. So had you been transparent like everybody else was ordered to do, with your lying ass get up here fake crying, not one tear drop while you talking about your son. Oh, I'm haven't seen him in about a year now. It's been about a year, and he has mental problems. No, bitch, you have mental problems. I hope you don't win. I'm saying it here. I don't care who gets mad about it. This is my channel. I'm gonna say what the fuck I want to say. I hope you don't win. I hope you take that time to go sit with your son and both y'all ass go to some type of therapy. Hopefully they give you the shock therapy, because obviously it's something going on with you, Heavenly. And I gotta blame your childhood, because a bitch to grow up with no windows in her room gots to be crazy. Let's continue though.
I'm gonna be here after you go, and I wish you and Damon the best. I wish you the best.
All right.
I wish
Okay,
you the
well,
best.
let's.
That means goodbye, girl. When somebody says I wish you the best, that means goodbye, girl. She hope you don't win, but she do. So you get the fuck off this show, because they are over your ass. Thank you for being here and getting your gastric bypass and losing all of that weight and becoming a bigger narc and a bigger, big-headed, four-headed biatch that you were on the show, and getting the fuck on, because they don't like you. That's what they're saying. Contessa gave you your goodbye before you can even get it out. Andy wants you to be gone as well. Toya is glad for you to go. The only person that want to see you on the show is Quad, because she don't have a fucking storyline. She don't have anybody to bounce back on, because the girls don't like her either. So that was your safety net, okay, is Quad. And her ass might be gone too, because she ain't got shit else to talk about, because King ain't there. And who else? Everybody want to see you gone. Jackie probably want to see you gone as well, low key, because if she pushed too hard to be your friend, then Simone ain't gonna fuck with her. So she got to be,
Let's end that on your best wishes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at your friend over there.
Jackie, how do you look back on this season and look forward?
Why Jackie always in Heavenly face? Okay, that's not nice. That's not. What are you, the mean girl counselor? Jackie, somebody need to tell you that something ain't nice. She always correcting him. That's not nice. Why would you say that? Don't do that. Don't be that. Shut up, Jackie. Haven't you had that type of energy for your husband, girl? Do you tell Curtis that?
Forward to the future.
I really want us to operate in love. And we can do this. We can come together and make a difference. You're never going to get rid of me.
I know.
You're never going to. So you might as well put me back on the friend list.
I need to get that back together. Yes, I am.
Yes.
Yes, I am.
Did you block her?
No. Oh,
Okay.
no. There are some people here blocked, but
Okay.
not her. Ever. Never.
All right. Heavenly.
She said there are some people here blocked. I don't know with Jackie though. I feel like when a person show you who they are, you have to believe them. Like, how many seasons do you have to keep giving Jackie a pass on her inappropriate behaviors? It's like I said, be friends with who you want to be friends with, but your loyalty should always be to the person who's been friends with you for over 20 something odd years. Like you and Simone, Jackie and Simone share secrets that don't nobody know. Hopefully she didn't share them with Heavenly. I'm not sure what the connection is with Heavenly and Jackie, or maybe it's the narc between the two of them that it's like a magnet that's drawn to each other. Maybe that's what it is, because they both act the same. The only difference between Jackie and Heavenly is that Jackie is quiet with her narcissism, and Heavenly is loud with her. She's very loud and boisterous with hers. I think that's the magnet that draws the both of them together, because they are very much so alike. And I know a lot of people probably won't agree with that, but if you really look at how the two of them operate and act, they are the same. Jackie say some of the same shit that Heavenly say. She just said in a more quiet tone, and she try to be more educated with her reads. And because Jackie's a fucking mean girl, and we already know what Heavenly is bringing. But do I feel like the dynamic of the girls on the show would be a lot better without Heavenly there? I do. And I know a lot of people like her, but I'm here with it when it comes to Heavenly. I don't like you. I don't fuck with her on no level. But I do feel like she does need to be gone from the show. She was a friend of this season. And they were saying that she did get a friend of pass for next season if she chose to come back. But I really just think she needs to step down and focus on something else, because this ain't it no more, child. We really don't want to see you. I know you got about 3 fans, and 2 of them are fake ass bots probably. But at the end of the day, I'm good on you, Heavenly. Moving on. That's it for my show, guys. I got to get out of here. I've been acting up a little bit. I got to get corporate. I got to pray so the Lord will put the spirit of corporatism, and I just made that up, in my spirit, honey. So when I walk in them doors, and I don't be cussing nobody out at work. But thank y'all so much for watching my show. I appreciate you all. Shout out to my top flight mods, Tiffany Thomas, Rose Armstead, and Truth TV Podcast. Thank y'all for doing an awesome job of modding for me. I really appreciate it. Thank you to all of my content creators. You guys are awesome. Thank y'all for supporting as well. We had a lot of people in here. It's 3:30. Ew, for little old me. Oh my God, I feel away. Let's go ahead and thank you guys. Let's see. Look at my husband calling me. Always. Y'all hold on a second. Love, I'm live. Can I call you right back? I'm gonna call you right back. I'm live, okay? I'm about to get off. You always come when I'm live. All right, so let me finish my thank yous. Okay. Still Queen B, thank you so much. These are my content creators that come through and support. Black women in the building, Miss Didi, Simple Mom Family TV, Marcella, if you stop by, thanks so much. Jonetta Speaks, JCD Creation, Shay P, Shay Renee, Queen Speaks TV, Deary Talk. Schoolboy, if you're in the house, thank you so much for being here. Just a T, please. I think I saw her. I'm not sure. Brits Block, if you were here as well, thank you so much for being here. Did I say Miss Didi? Thank you, Miss Didi, if you're in the house as well. Thank you all. If there are any other content creators, if you're here, please drop in the chat and let me know that you're here so I can acknowledge you. If I like you, no, let me stop. But I really appreciate it. Thank you all for supporting. Y'all say you got it real. Yeah, thank y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. If you did, don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Please leave your notifications on so you guys will know when I go live. I'm going to try to put something on Rails World channel today. I did put some parody videos up. I may put some up today if I have time, but you guys please check out the content that we have on there and support this video as well. All right, love you guys down. I'll see you guys later for the next video. Until the next one, I got some new music for you guys. I'm sorry. Oh, excuse me. Bless me. I will see you guys later. Until then, enjoy our new music. Let's go.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits. I'm losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Yeah. There's no mercy in this world, just hunger-thirsty persons in different versions. Each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, so do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? You could try to play it, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me.
Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. You check as I'm chess, what's happening next?
He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just wrote an obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression.
You could try to play it, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they're scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free me.
So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft, you can change lives, you create thoughts, never waste time. You got one shot, you got one life, better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5, no mean boss, just my life and free thoughts.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they're scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free me.